Jets-Pats. Pats favored by 13.5. Over-under is 44.5. So the Pats can technically, right now the Pats are in the AFC number 2 slot. They can technically get number 1 if they win and the Chiefs lose because they beat the Chiefs and they have the tiebreaker. They could also drop out of the number 2 if they lose and the Texans win. I wouldn't. So basically what we're trying to say here is the Pats have every reason to play at 100% effort. I mean, they've said during the week, a couple of their guys are like, yeah, this is basically a playoff game for us. Maybe. I mean, they want to win. They're 7-0 at home, by the way. 5-2 against the spread at home. They've struggled on the road. They're, what are they, 4-4? 4-4, I think. Let's see. So they beat the Jets a few weeks ago by 2 touchdowns. Here's the thing here. I said this to someone yesterday. This is a game that over the years that we've watched the Pats, you would say the Pats need to win to lock up a playoff seeding slot and to get a bye. And they're playing the Jets. They're going to win like 40-3. You know, they are just going to go out there and crush them. I don't know that they have the extra gear to do that anymore. Like, they're good. And I'm not, again, I think I said this Wednesday. I don't want to repeat myself. I'm not forecasting the demise of the Patriots dynasty here. I'm just saying, I think they're a step off. I've been saying it for weeks. They're a little less than they normally are. That's all. It's not bad. It's not criticizing them. They're getting older. Maybe it's just a different kind of year. I just don't know that they go out there and, you know, I mean, every week it looks like they struggle just a little bit. Well,
you know, every dynasty has to come to an end at some point. Every huge NFL team that's made a run for 5-6 years. I mean, I don't know if we've ever seen this kind of run ever. But at some point it's going to come to an end. Maybe that's happening now. You know, Tom Brady's in his early 40s and Bill Belichick, you know, Rob Gronkowski's maybe done after this year. Right. It's just they're not the same team. And I don't know if they strike fear in the hearts the way that the Patriots usually do. I mean, Bill Belichick obviously is probably the greatest coach to ever live. So he's, I think, always going to be a little bit scary for the opposing coach. But you can look at this Patriots team and say, man, they have some vulnerabilities. This is not a typical Patriots team where they're at least a typical Patriots team that's run by Brady. And they say, oh, man, we got to really batten down the hatches because we've seen teams that are probably not as good as them beat them this year.
Right.
And it happened a couple weeks ago, twice back-to-back weeks. So, and we've seen it kind of all year where they're losing to teams. Like, oh, I mean, look at how bad is that Detroit Lions loss look now in week 3, and how bad is that Jacksonville Jaguars in the week 2 loss look? I mean, these in retrospect look even worse than they were when they happened. So, you know, I think the Patriots are going to win this week for sure, but I'm going with the Jets against the spread. I just, you know, not that the Jets are great. The Jets are pretty terrible, but like you said, I just don't know that they have the extra gear to really, like, kick their ass, you know. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I'm with you. I'm actually taking the Pats, but I think it's more like 27-10 than, like I said, 40-3. I think I agree with you. And that's it's interesting because logically, if I think that way, I should probably take the points. But I don't know, I was going to say, did you see all the stats last week about Belichick against rookie quarterbacks? Like when they beat Josh Allen, it's like rookie quarterbacks are, you know, 2 in a million against them with a passer rating of 50 or something, like something ridiculous. And now they got another rookie quarterback coming in. But the thing is, the Bills only lost them by 12.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm taking the points. I don't feel great about it. I'm giving the points. Sorry, I don't feel great about
it. I think they've only beaten 2 teams this year by more than 14 points. Mm-hmm. And that was the Bills in week 8, and that was the Dolphins in week 4. So,
and the Bills in week 8, remember we had the discussion about that game turned on a pick 6. It was 25-6. It was probably closer than it looked.
Right. Yeah, they struggled that game. The Patriots did. Yeah. So there hasn't been a game this year where they're like, oh, the Patriots. Like, there hasn't been that 40-3. I mean, there was the 38-7 game in week 4 against the Dolphins. Other than that, they have not dominated anybody like that. So, you know, tends to make you think, well, the Jets are bad, but I don't know if the Patriots can go and strike us. They haven't really destroyed anybody this year.
All right. I might switch this pick before Sunday. honestly. And by the way, they're 3-5 on the road, not 4-4. All right. And also, last one in this game, I love Sam Darnold. I mean, he's not all the way there yet, but he's going to be really good. I've been watching him the last couple of weeks. More than I had before, and I'm so impressed. I really, really like him.
Yeah.
So
some of these quarterbacks have really turned out to be pretty good players this year.
Yeah. I mean, I love Baker. Poor Josh Rosen is just in a horrible situation. I keep making excuses for him, but he's just in a horrible spot.
Even like Lamar Jackson and.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. I'm not a Josh Allen guy, but.
Well, I mean, he's got a lot to work on.
He's the nuclear loose of NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah.
All right. So right now on NFLPickwatch.com, 50-50. Experts are 50-50, Jets and Pats with the points. Fans are 63% Jets. So, yeah, maybe changing my mind is not a half bad idea.